With new season of Expedition Bigfoot on the horizon, one question seems to dominate fan discussions. Could Ronny LeBlanc be making a return? Since his unexpected departure, audiences have repeatedly voiced their longing to see him back on the team. But the real story behind his exit, and whether he'll ever return, is far more dramatic than anyone expected. Ronny LeBlanc is not simply remembered for his television appearances. He is an accomplished author, researcher, podcaster, and speaker who has built his career around uncovering the mysteries of the unexplained. His books, Monsterland, Encounters with UFOs, Bigfoot and Orange Orbs, and its sequel Monsterland, Shamans, Sasquatch, Synchronicity and High Strangeness, explore the connections between Bigfoot, UFOs, and supernatural phenomena. Beyond his writing, LeBlanc has appeared in a wide range of television programs, including Finding Bigfoot on Animal Planet and In Search of Monsters on the Travel Channel, before becoming a fixture on Expedition Bigfoot. His work even extends into the world of podcasting through the Monsterland podcast, where he dives deep into Bigfoot encounters, UFO reports, and high strangeness cases. For many fans, what set LeBlanc apart on Expedition Bigfoot was his perspective. This unique approach added depth to the series and made him an irreplaceable member of the team in the eyes of viewers. When Ronny LeBlanc exited the show following Season 5, the decision caught many by surprise. While speculation initially swirled about behind-the-scenes disagreements, LeBlanc himself set the record straight. He explained that the departure had been entirely his choice and was driven by a mix of personal and professional reasons. One of the major factors was a controversy involving a young British cryptozoology enthusiast named Daniel Lee Barnett. Barnett, a 15-year-old podcaster and aspiring documentary filmmaker, found himself the subject of harsh criticism within the Bigfoot community after being accused of falsifying DNA evidence. LeBlanc, who had spent years navigating the often contentious world of cryptid research, was appalled by the way the teenager was treated. In his view, the community should have been lifting up young people who showed an interest in the field, not tearing them down. Watching a vulnerable teenager, who was also autistic, come under fire left him deeply disillusioned. He expressed that he felt disgusted by the lack of support within the Bigfoot community and the way it seemed to be unraveling into infighting and negativity. For LeBlanc, this incident became a breaking point. Instead of continuing with the show, he chose to step away, placing both his principles and his family above the pressures of television. In the months that followed, some fans speculated that LeBlanc's exit had more to do with creative disagreements with the production team or with his ideas being dismissed during the investigations. However, LeBlanc made it clear that this was not the case. He confirmed that no one had forced him out and that the choice to leave was entirely his own. He later explained that stepping away from Expedition Bigfoot allowed him to enjoy an invaluable summer with his family, time that he described as irreplaceable. For LeBlanc, the decision was not a career setback but rather an opportunity to reset and refocus on what mattered most. Fellow cast member Mireya also addressed Ronnie's absence once fans began asking questions. She emphasized that LeBlanc had simply moved on to pursue other projects and that the team remained supportive of his future endeavors. Mayer spoke warmly of their time working together, recalling the laughs they shared and the friendship that grew behind the scenes. While she admitted that she didn't always agree with every one of his theories, she expressed deep gratitude for the bond they built and wished him nothing but success. Her words confirmed what LeBlanc himself had said. His departure was not rooted in conflict with the production or the cast but was instead a personal decision to step away. Despite fan enthusiasm for his return, there has been no official word from the show's producers or from Ronnie himself suggesting that he will rejoin the team. Given LeBlanc's strong principles and his shift toward independent research, writing, and podcasting, a return seems unlikely at this stage. He has continued to explore paranormal phenomena through his Monsterland podcast and his book series, indicating that he remains deeply invested in the field, just on his own terms. What's next for Ronny LeBlanc? Even if he doesn't return to Expedition Bigfoot, Ronnie is far from disappearing from the world of cryptid research. His Monsterland book series, which delves into encounters with Bigfoot, UFOs, and other high-strangeness phenomena, has garnered a dedicated following. Additionally, his podcast allows him to engage with like-minded researchers and enthusiasts without the constraints of television production. His departure from the show may have closed one chapter, but it has opened doors to new opportunities, whether in media, public speaking, or further investigative work. While the door may not be completely closed, the likelihood of Ronny LeBlanc returning to Expedition Bigfoot in Season 7 appears slim. His reasons for leaving were rooted in personal convictions, and he has since moved on to other ventures that align more closely with his values. That said, the world of paranormal television is full of surprises. If the circumstances were right, perhaps a shift in the show's dynamics or a renewed sense of community within Bigfoot research, could he be persuaded to return? Only time will tell. For now, fans who miss Ronnie's contributions can continue to follow his work through his books, podcast, and other media appearances. His voice remains a vital part of the cryptozoology conversation, just no longer on Expedition Bigfoot. As the mist curls through ancient forests and the first light of dawn creeps across untouched wilderness, a team of dedicated researchers prepares to embark on their most ambitious expedition yet. The pursuit of Bigfoot has evolved dramatically since the early days of grainy footage and anecdotal sightings. Today's investigators combine traditional tracking skills with an arsenal of sophisticated equipment that would have been unimaginable to researchers just a decade ago. As we stand on the precipice of this new season, let us examine the potential breakthroughs that could finally bring the Sasquatch out of the realm of folklore and into scientific recognition. Thermal imaging, piercing the veil of darkness. The cover of night has long been Bigfoot's greatest ally, but modern thermal technology is rapidly eroding this advantage. Previous seasons have given us tantalizing glimpses, heat signatures of towering, bipedal forms moving with purpose through dense woodland. Season 7 promises even more advanced imaging capabilities, with military-grade thermal scopes that can detect temperature variations at unprecedented distances and resolutions. Imagine the possibilities. Continuous thermal footage showing not just a fleeting image, but extended observation of a subject's behavior patterns. Could we witness a Sasquatch foraging for food, interacting with its environment, or even displaying signs of tool use? The team's ability to track heat signatures over longer periods and through thicker vegetation may finally provide the sustained observation needed to confirm these creatures' existence beyond reasonable doubt. The genetic frontier. DNA analysis comes of age. Perhaps no area of Bigfoot research holds more promise than modern genetic analysis. Previous hair samples have yielded intriguing but inconclusive results, often showing primate characteristics that don't match any known species. Season 7 brings new hope with advancements in environmental DNA, EDNA, collection and analysis. Researchers can now detect genetic material from soil samples, water sources, and even the air where a creature has passed. This revolutionary approach means that even without direct contact, the team might recover Sasquatch DNA from disturbed vegetation or bedding sites. Combined with rapid on-site DNA sequencing technology, we may see real-time genetic analysis in the field for the first time in Bigfoot research history. Vocalizations. Deciphering the language of the forest. The eerie howls, knocks, and guttural calls attributed to Bigfoot have haunted researchers for decades. This season, the team deploys an array of sophisticated audio equipment capable of recording frequencies beyond human hearing range. Advanced sound analysis software can now isolate individual vocalizations from background noise with remarkable clarity. Of particular interest is the phenomenon known as samurai chatter, complex vocal exchanges that some researchers believe may represent a form of communication. Could Season 7 provide enough high-quality recordings for linguists to identify patterns or structure? The potential exists not just to prove Bigfoot's physical existence, but to demonstrate cognitive abilities that would revolutionize our understanding of primate evolution. Structural evidence. Reading the signs in the wild. The wilderness holds many mysteries, strange stick formations, nests of woven branches, and trees bent or broken in peculiar ways. While skeptics dismiss these as natural phenomena, seasoned trackers recognize patterns that suggest intelligent manipulation. This season, the team employs new methods of structural analysis, using 3D scanning technology to document and analyze these formations in unprecedented detail. Particular attention will be paid to footprint casts, with new techniques for preserving minute details like dermal ridges and pressure patterns. The discovery of a pristine trackway, a sequence of footprints showing gait and weight distribution, could provide irrefutable evidence of an unknown bipedal primate in North America. The human element. Witness testimony re-examined. While technology advances, the team hasn't forgotten the value of human experience. Season 7 will revisit some of the most compelling eyewitness accounts with fresh perspective, using virtual reality reconstructions and psychological analysis to separate hoaxes from genuine encounters. New interviews with Native American elders may provide crucial insights into traditional knowledge of these creatures. The upcoming season of Expedition Bigfoot isn't just another chapter in a TV series. It's another step in humanity's search for one of the most enduring mysteries on Earth. Whether the team finally captures irrefutable proof or simply uncovers more tantalizing clues, one thing is guaranteed. Fans will be on the edge of their seats, waiting to see if Season 7 finally brings us face to face with the legend of Bigfoot.